What's up, YouTube? This is built DSM. It's not really an update. Well, I guess you could say an update, but not really. What I had it posted a while ago, but I just did an EGR delete. You're not going to see a significant amount of, like horsepower, but in the long run, it's going to save you some headache, and it might keep the idle air control from getting dirty sooner than it should. But the EGR went right here. I don't know if you can see my hand. Oh, there it is, right there. I made my own bracket. It's not really that hard, personally. All you need is some. Don't ask me the thickness of this, but I just used that, and what I did was I took the bottom of this and put it on the ground like this, and then drew around with a Sharpie, and then used my Dremel to cut it out, and then used the disc, well, not a disc, but the little smoothing out tool. I don't know what you want to call it, but for the one that goes onto the throttle body, not throttle body, but the intake manifold itself. I just did that and just sat it right there. What I just bought was some blue art TV, just for the intake manifold. I didn't use it on this one. Ooh, it's lightning out on this one, because this comes right off the exhaust, so it gets a lot hotter. So I just bought a new gasket. It was like total like $3 for the new gasket, so I put that on there. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to test it, because I just put the RTV back there, because this doesn't get nearly as hot as what that would have. But what I did test was I took my torch, not my torch, but my little propane bobber. I forget what you call this, and I just put it on there, see how long it would take, because I know, pretty sure it wouldn't get nearly as hot as that if I sat there for like 5-10 minutes. I sat there for a good 2-3 minutes, and it didn't change color or do anything, so I was like, well, I'll be fine. I'll just keep an eye on it every so often, see if it changes. But tomorrow, whenever that stuff gets done drying, I'm gonna just do a little a test to to see if there's any more vacuum leaks, because when I first did it, I didn't put any RTV back there, and I think it was leaking because I was getting these random what was it called, the idle will fluctuate a little bit. It would go up, down, and then sit there at 1200 for a minute or two, and then it would come back down to normal. So I'm pretty sure there's a vacuum leak back, well, not a vacuum leak, but there's that leak that was back there, because I just did that gasket and I pulled it off and to put some RTV on the back of it and reused the old gasket. I would have bought a new one, but I didn't know what that would have been called. I tried looking up at the EGR. There was that one, but they didn't show me another one. But other than that, I'm debating if I should do a Greddy or an Apex 3-inch. I do like the Apex one a lot better than the Greddy one, just the way it looks, and the little fart can on it's a lot smaller, I think, on the Greddy than it is on the Apex. And I just like the design on the Apex, so I'll probably do that, and probably do a GST. I guess I don't know if there's a difference between the GST and the GSX downpipe from Apex. I'll probably do that, because when I turbo it, I'll just have that the bend coming off the turbo, have it custom made so it comes there and it would fit perfectly onto that Apex downpipe, I guess you would call it. But sorry about the lighting, couldn't see me. But as of right now, she's doing good. If you also want to know what the check engine light to keep that off, it's a I just stuck it right here. Just ran. I don't know if you won't be able to see it, but it's tucked in here with a whole bunch of electrical tape. I don't really want to cut the wire and like solder it on, but yeah, it's probably the better way of doing it. Let me try to find, oh, here it is, what you need in order to keep that check engine light off. It is, oh, you won't be able to see it because the way it's teared. like I think it's 100 ohm, 10% tolerance. There's a guy, I forget his name, but if you just look up EGR 428 EGR delete, he'll show you what you need. But this is what it is. It's 290 something, I believe it is, and you get 2. Yeah, and it works. I did have one EGR code that popped up because I was on the highway the other day, went to Virginia Beach, and it popped up with an EGR code, and I don't know if it was because this wasn't hooked up or if this doesn't work no more, but I haven't gotten it back yet, so don't quote me and don't waste your money. Well, actually, get it. It's only $2. It's not like it's a lot of money to keep your check engine light off. So I'm gonna figure a way where I can keep it on a lot secure. It doesn't matter which way you put it on for that plug. But other than that, she's been doing very good. Doesn't drink any oil compared to my friends. His is just golfing in oil. It's ridiculous. But that's her. I gotta stop this video because it's getting pretty bad out here. So peace.